Time now for the weather with Irena Ceranic.
Good evening. We have a week of warm weather coming up in Perth. Today was about 6 degrees above average, reaching 25.1 at 3:15 in the afternoon. The low was 10.8 at 20 to 7 this morning. Right now we're sitting on 15 degrees. Further up the west coast, Geraldton climbed to 28, Morawa reached 25, but most other towns in the southern half got between 20 and 22 degrees. The lowest minimum this morning was 3 at Ayr in the southeast. The top temperature in the state was 32 degrees at Derby and Columbaroo in the Kimberley, as well as Mardi in the Pilbara. Broome, Port Hedland and Onslow were just behind, reaching 31. The satellite image shows some high and mid-level cloud streaming across the state from the west. There were falls of about 1 millimetre recorded in the central west overnight, but much of that cloud has cleared out today. Tomorrow, a weak trough will move over the southwest, bringing the chance of showers, but the rest of the state will be dry and quite warm as a high sends in easterly winds. In fact, much of the country is clear under high pressure at the moment, and that will make for a cool morning in the southeast tomorrow, dipping to -2 in Canberra, followed by a top of 13. A cool morning in Melbourne, Hobart and Adelaide too, all rising to the mid-teens under mostly sunny skies in the afternoon. Back to WA. Clear skies for most of the north tomorrow. Carnarvon will be hot for this time of year, a top of 30 there, 30 for Port Hedland and Broome too, 32 in Columbaroo. Mostly sunny across central parts. Like today, the central west will be the warmest, reaching the high 20s, mid-20s for the wheat belt and goldfields. Showers are possible over coastal areas from around Augusta to Albany. There's also a slight chance of showers in the Great Southern. The rest of the south will be dry. It'll be another warm day for Perth, a top of 25 degrees after a low of 11. We'll have light northeasterly winds before south to southwesterlies arrive in the late afternoon. Winds on the local waters will be northeasterly at about 10 knots, becoming south to southwesterly in the early afternoon, then tending south to southeasterly up to 15 knots in the late afternoon. The swell will be up to 2 metres. The sun will rise at 10 minutes past 7, setting at 19 past 5. Temperatures are staying well above average for the next week or so, and there's no substantial rain on the forecast. We can expect a sunny 24 degrees on Friday, 25 again on Saturday. There's just a slight chance of showers Saturday evening or Sunday morning, a top of 22 on Sunday and Monday, 23 on Tuesday, then 24 on Wednesday. The nights are staying mild too, in the double digits for the rest of this week. That's all in the weather. Pamela.
Thanks, Irena. Western Australia's next generation of drug detection dogs and their handlers have graduated in Perth. The lovable little Labradors all started out looking cute and cuddly, but only some of them have made it through the selection to become hard-nosed sniffer dogs. They were observed at play and sleep, and pups with promise then went through 10 weeks of training. They'll now be deployed in WA prisons to search inmates and visitors, as well as incoming mail.
What we've seen, as in other states and territories when we close down visits, there's been an increase in trying to traffic via mail. So we've picked that up, and part of the work that you've seen the dogs do today is checking that mail.
The dogs usually retire from service after 8 years and typically remain with their handler as a pet. And that's ABC News for now. Thanks for your company. I'll be back tomorrow, but stay with us for 7:30 with Lee Sales.